Well, I approach clients a bit differently because I'm not just an attorney, I am also a life and business mentor, which means that I combine legal expertise with personal and business development. My holistic law approach goes beyond the legal aspect. I help clients work through emotional and strategic challenges. This way, they can secure their wealth and elevate their leadership skills. I offer a blend of business coaching, leadership training, as well as mindful and spiritual counseling. It's really about addressing the whole person, not just the legal problem, by meeting the individual needs and beliefs and considering external factors such as environmental, economic, and cultural aspects. Fundamentally, as a Swiss business attorney and international holistic lawyer, I focus on providing a unique integrative approach to legal services. My work extends not only across Switzerland, but also globally, where I collaborate with international law firms and family offices. You know, our bodies often give us signals when something in our life isn't right, like a warning light in a car. However, we tend to ignore these or not take them seriously. As an attorney, I've noticed that many of my clients have stress and anxiety when facing legal challenges, which inhibits their ability to effectively deal with their private and work lives. However, they are not always aware of this connection. For example, let's say a client decides to relocate to another country for tax optimization, but suddenly starts experiencing back pain. A doctor might treat the pain, but when they come to me, I dig deeper. Maybe they are feeling the pressure of an upcoming divorce or other life challenges due to their planned relocation. It's about understanding that legal issues and personal well-being are often intertwined, and addressing both is key to finding balance. I like to think of myself as a bit of a legal Mary Poppins. I really get to know my clients on a deeper level, mind, body, and soul. It's not about the legal work, it's about preventing conflicts, further litigation, as well as finding happiness. After years of practicing traditional law, I started asking myself, why do people end up in litigation? Often the root is a lack of personal development or emotional intelligence. Furthermore, our legal system isn't designed to prevent these conflicts. It's built to manage them. That's why I developed a holistic law service for people who are already on a journey of self-awareness. These clients may face legal battles, but I help them see these challenges as opportunities to grow, to learn about themselves, and to transform. It's a way to help clients navigate their emotions and prevent conflicts and litigation before they escalate. I do this through a service called Integrative Legal Counseling with Holistic Leadership Mentoring, which combines legal advice with personal and leadership development. I specialize in mainly guiding women through a range of legal matters, such as taking over a business, managing inheritance, and family issues. My holistic law service is not only more effective, but also more cost-efficient in the long run, because my clients have access to a constant counselor. I use a multifaceted toolkit tailored to each client. Some clients are more open to practices like yoga, pranayama, or meditation, while others might prefer activities like sailing or dancing. I specialize in working with women, especially those going through perimenopause or menopause, as these stages can bring stress due to hormonal changes. I also emphasize the importance of nutrition. What we eat plays a huge role in how we feel So I guide clients towards choices that support their body and mind. It's about encouraging them to think about happiness beyond societal pressures, like the stereotypes around body image. Whether it's through physical exercise, mindfulness, or simply shifting perspectives, I help clients find what works best for them. And for those not based in Zurich, I'm flexible. I can travel to them or offer counseling through video calls. I work closely with women leaders to help them develop emotional intelligence by teaching them to recognize and understand their emotions, which can be particularly empowering in environments where gender bias is most present. In such cases, I provide mentorship on how to tackle these gender biases effectively, whether in the workplace or in personal relationships. What does it mean? Let's take the double standard around assertiveness. You may know that men are seen as confident when assertive, but women are often labeled as aggressive. When women leaders become aware that they need to act in order to overcome challenges within the company, I help them recognize this bias and coach them on how to assert their ideas effectively without being undermined. How? By role-playing difficult conversation, building confidence through positive reinforcement, or helping them to set and maintain boundaries. By empowering women to not be afraid to use their emotional intelligence in their professional lives, I empower them to step out of character they created and become more authentic. Why do I offer such a service? Because the leaders of the future need to be able to use their authentic intelligence in order to handle the use of artificial intelligence in a safer and ethical way. And this requires a deep connection with our true selves, keeping in mind that inspirational leaders might face loneliness and harsh critics for their unconventional behavior. The key lesson in my approach is that issues are deeply connected to a person's overall well-being. We can't separate emotional, mental, and physical health from effective problem-solving and conflict resolution. If society embraced a more holistic perspective, we'd see healthier and more constructive ways to handle conflict. In the long run, I hope this mindset will influence our legal system, especially in areas like criminal, inheritance, and matrimonial law. When people are empowered to think critically and take responsibility for their own growth, they'll approach life and conflict differently. Imagine if we taught our children not to just prepare for the exams, but to truly understand their minds and emotions. Yes, I draw inspiration from several public figures who are making positive changes. Starting with Professor Jordan Peterson, who provides thought-provoking insights into psychology and personal responsibility. Secondly, Sadhguru offers wisdom and spirituality and well-being, which aligns with my holistic approach. Also, Saadia Khan brings a fresh psychological perspective on social issues and relationships. Not to mention the physicists Neil deGrasse Tyson and Brian Cox, inspired with their ability to communicate complex ideas effectively. On top of that, Jim Rohn and John C. Maxwell for personal development and leadership, as well as Pastor Keyon Henderson for his religious motivational speaking. At last, not least, the Nobel Prize winner Rita Levi-Montalcini. I often reflect on her quote, "Rare are those who use their minds, few are those who use their hearts, and unique are those who use both. This quote beautifully encapsulates the importance of integrating both emotional and intellectual intelligence for a meaningful life. The legal industry has traditionally been quite conservative and patriarchal. While law firms do implement diversity initiatives, there is still a lot of pressure to conform to long hours and prioritize work over personal well-being and family life. This often means that attorneys who do not fit into this mold risk not advancing to partner positions. Additionally, many law firms are run by attorneys who might not be open to innovative or unconventional approaches such as my smart lawyering with emotional intelligence. The truth of the matter is that some partners can be quite resistant to change, especially if it challenges their established way of doing things. We have seen some progress since the pandemic, but often the rhetoric around employee retention and diversity doesn't always match the reality. But there is help. For law firms that are genuinely interested in fostering diversity and embracing new perspectives, I am more than happy to offer my holistic counseling services. My approach can help create a more inclusive environment by supporting well-being and encouraging diverse ways of thinking, which lead to new business ideas and improve client satisfaction. It is incredibly satisfying to see my innovative approach globally recognized because it justifies the hard work and dedication I've put into creating this holistic legal practice. This award not only acknowledges my effort but also highlights the growing recognition within the legal industry of the importance of integrating well-being into legal services. However, while the recognition is gratifying, my true satisfaction comes from seeing the positive impact this approach has on my clients' life, both in resolving their legal issues and enhancing their overall well-being and happiness.